hold on. So we got a nice little fun Magic collection today, ladies and gentlemen. Rudy, I hope the boxes arrived safely. Some of the boxes are still wrapped in the plastic they were delivered to me in. A small portion of them were purchased in my local game store. My intention was to start my own YouTube channel based on supporting your average MTG player. And the model of which I had in mind was sure to at least be mildly successful. Life happens. Planning for another baby around the old Xmas corner, my channel's gonna have to wait. Yeah, those little whippersnappers, for some reason, they always want food and they like to poop. It's weird. I don't know what the deal is. Oh, wait, are we talking about the babies or Rudy? I don't know. Anyways, I started playing when Magic first came out. I was 7 years old, and I remember treating my Alpha Lotus very badly because I thought flowers were stupid. Sorry. Not laughing at you, Adam. I'm sorry. All right, maybe I'm kind of laughing at you. My older brothers made Magic cool, so for that year, for my birthday and Christmas, that's all I asked for. Had I only had a mother who did not throw away toys which weren't used anymore, I'd be rich. Boy, I've heard that story many times. Hope these boxes bring back some of your childhood memories as they did mine. May your viewers be many and your tacos be crunchy. Thanks, Adam. Obviously, you can see this conversation was started when we were discussing this smaller transaction here around December 5th here. You can see those maybe the first email, I think, was completed about that time or something like that. Anyway, so I want to get this filmed and try to get it live here, hopefully. And I apologize, everybody. Sometimes it takes me, my videos run, weeks or months because of depending on the queue or if news takes over or anything like that. So I want to go over and show you guys what we got here. We got some new stuff. I mean, brand new. We got really old stuff. I'm talking all the way back like Darksteel, crazy time, original Modern Masters. We got a little Pokemon action. We got all kinds of fun little things here. And even a few little Stronghold Alliances, little fun things. Overall, before we swap over, I just did want to comment, everybody. Stories like this and, flowers are stupid, Black Lotus. You have to remember, that was a very common thing. Remember, keep in mind, even when Alpha first started on the West Coast, these things were handed out originally at conventions. So Alpha starters and boosters were like play tested and demoed at a convention. And literally, I've talked to people who said literally they were there and they would open it, people would play it. Some people took them with them, put them in their pockets, some people threw them away. So you have to remember, that's why the supply, even the Alpha printing was so low, the actual remainder supply is so minimal. And then, of course, you factor in the 90s where Magic was like evil and satanic and, so then teachers and parents were trashing them. The news tried to ban them. I mean, the history is just brutal, man. All right, let's get to the good stuff, shall we? And like the internet magic, here we go. So this is the gentleman's box collection here. Sorry, I got other collections in the background. That's not ready yet and all that, but more collections there. Anyways. So in this particular video, I want to go over what I feel and, of course, why I was attracted to this particular collection and how I kind of feel the opportunity or what's kind of going on here. So we're going to kind of start, I guess we're just going to start with Master stuff. Let's go ahead and start here. So we've got a double Masters, there you go, Masters 25, original Modern Masters 2013, Shiny Head 2017 Snappy, two purple Stinky Iconic boxes, which are like worth their weight in gold now, am I right? So, as years are starting to unfold, and we're starting to get actual data and historical information as these particular Master series, especially the original 2013 Modern Masters, now that things actually becoming 7-8 years old, and some of these are becoming 3 or 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, 1 year. Now that we're starting to see the progress age. Over here too. There's one Ultimate Master. Sorry, I didn't have that in the right area. It's becoming very evident, and that, number one, Rudy was wrong about actual Master-related products. They seem to actually be, and here, let me put this down. Let me kind of tilt it with you guys so you can look at the boxes. So Master-related products are turning out to be actually the worst sealed box type product to hold. Now, I'm gonna say that with a caveat too, because the problem is Modern is the worst I've probably ever seen in the actual demand and value of the single cards in the secondary market. Modern is in shambles. It is a dumpster fire. I should put the dumpster. Hang on a second. Hang on. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. So you know what? See how it's falling over? That fits the year. So Modern is in such a bad shape. The expected value continues to crumble, which, as we know, expected value becomes less relevant as the years increase. Teeter-totter. The more years that are under the belt of the product, the teeter-totter tilts, and the expected value becomes less relevant, and people care about it less. So that's very important to remember. Never lose sight of that. Now, number two, simply when this stuff happened, even 2017 happened, we didn't think there was going to be anything even past, a couple master sets. And then when we did the full master series, then they came back after Ultimate Masters, and then we got the new double masters. I guarantee you in 2021, there will be probably some sort of one reprint style set. Whether they keep the master's name or something, they're going to have something. Now, of course, the hot thing for 2021 is already really, what I'm gathering, seems to be the Modern Horizons 2 because of the fetch lands. That seems to be the real hot take right now. I mean, I get more messages about Modern Horizons 2 next year and about my opinion of Modern Horizons 1 than I even in on the new Kaldheim, all these new standard sets. Standard's great. The sets are always new. It's always shaking things up. But I mean, specialty products usually are really what a lot of people focus on. So, yeah. So in conclusion, this may change because remember, that is, I mean, the Magic world is very, very fluid. But what I'm seeing right now, master products are turning out to be one of the worst aging product lines that there actually is. So go figure, right? I thought for sure, like, Ultimate Master would be 500. This would be pushing towards 1,000. These would be 300-400. This should be 500-600. I mean, I've got every single one wrong. Every single one. So that's enough of the Masters. So I just want to give you guys my opinion that it does appear that reprint modern Masters style products appear to be the worst style product to hold long term. I know, right? Boy, screwed that one up. Am I right? Okay. Now let's move over here to something else. I guess we'll go right here. We'll start with these loose packs. This collection contained some loose packs of some very, very old school alliances and stronghold. Beautiful packs here. I still am not a huge fan of loose packs. I don't stock and store loose packs normally. Most are gone. When I get some loose ones, I keep a few for myself. But overall, I really don't. In the past, I kind of opened or I sold or I made like little variety box opening videos with a bunch of loose packs. Those were fun years ago. But overall, as these things become more and more expensive, it's going to be more and more difficult to sell loose packs, especially online, because of the credibility and people always think you're doing something shady. And now again, if you're doing them locally or if you're doing a box opening for a viewer or supporter, that's a little different. But for a normal store on the internet, eBay or TCG shipping and selling, people get very skeptical. If someone buys 10 packs and doesn't get a Force of Will and alliances, they can get very angry and come after you. It's a very volatile business. That's why I tend to stay away from it, because the higher risk doesn't usually justify the reward if these packs start becoming $100 type, $200, $300 a pack. Which honestly, with all due respect, if a box of Stronghold keeps going up in price, a booster pack of Stronghold is going to eventually probably end up being in the future. I wouldn't be surprised if a pack of Stronghold in the future is like $500 a pack in the future. No joke. But who knows? Again, you got to use a lot of caution. They're very difficult to deal in, though. So next, I'm going to jump over to original Zendikar real quick. Original Zendikar still remains a very special product. There's a little rip in the seal down here. Doesn't matter. Remember, when you have little rips in the plastic, although cosmetically it is an imperfection, you're not grading the box or anything. But as long as you can't access the actual packs, you're fine. Now, if you can access the packs or grab packs out of the inside of the cut area, you got a problem. That's something you need to stay away from. So let me zip around here a little bit. I'll comment a little bit. I actually got a couple more boxes of Jumpstart. Every time I get a few boxes in, I run like a little sale to patrons and they're gone. And then I got to wait another 2 months for a stupid batch of Jumpstart. It's annoying. Zendikar Set Boxes is something we'll have a whole other video discussion on. But honestly, they finally caught up with the supply. And now the market's kind of shunning them. The sales have dropped significantly on the set boxes. And the market is still demanding and shifted towards the Zendikar Rising collector boxes. The set boxes are selling, but the demand has dropped significantly. And that's been a very big surprise. I think that's mostly because people are kind of, I don't know, the newness has kind of cooled off some. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens. I don't know if long term the set is really going to become better or worse, because we have no data. It's a new product. I truly don't know what's going to happen with that particular example. So let's zip over here a little bit. I'm going to move the camera over some for you guys. I guess we can, where do you want to start? Let's see here. Let's go with this cons box. So, cons of Tarkir. I'll be blunt with everybody. Make fun of me all you want. A little rough looking. You know, this guy's got a little loving over here, some few little rip spots and everything. But again, if you can't access the packs, the integrity of the box is still intact. You got the WotC logo, you're fine. Cons, still a big fan. If it's under $200 a box, I'd still be accumulating. That's what I've been doing. Happy to have more. Dark Ascension, one of Rudy's little favorite sets that nobody really likes. Terrible performing product. What year is this? 2010, 2011, where's it? 2012, there it is. I mean, this thing's 8 years old, or actually it was 9 years old, 2021. And I mean, this thing is still, what, 130 bucks on eBay? It's ridiculous. It is. So again, if you were looking at this as a straight investment, like I did, your returns were garbage. This was not a good experience. Now, does that bother me? Actually, no, because I love the product. I am a huge fan of Dark Ascension. It's like that. It's just the evil stepchild that was not accepted well. Still my long-term play. Still happy to have more of them. Can't believe you can get this thing for under a couple $100. Blows my mind. All right, let's jump over. Let's jump over to this, shall we, folks? We got Core 2019. Oh, look at this. It's got a sticker from, I guess, the local, the LGS he bought it from. What was that, 104 or 109? 104.98. So Core 19, this is kind of a funny thing, folks, is actually aging more poorly right now than Core 2020. Core 2020 is being bought up, and the prices have been moving. I have a separate video coming just on Core 2020 because it's a very interesting thing. Core 2020 is already outperforming the older version, Core 2019. And these kind of anomalies in the market do happen sometimes. Core 2015 was a great example. For the longest time, Core 2012, 2013, 14 were performing better than 2015. And then, of course, we had that big shakeup because people realized finally, I don't know, did I make a video on that? When 2015 was the most underprinted one. That was one I even screwed up on. I got like 15 boxes of it, and it was an annoying process. It was a short printed core set. In 2015 one became a very unique moment in time. And for those of you who weren't around back then, I did a small mass box opening, very small, like 120 boxes small, on this product. And this was the first core set where they stretched the card frames, where the art and the text box was stretched further to the edge, and there was less of a black border on the card frames for more text, and they tweaked it. That was 2015. I think they also started the holo stamp in 2015. I think this was the first one. So again, these should probably still be $300-$400 boxes. I think 2015 is up to what, $250 now? So, and this is not because the cards in the set. This is because, again, it's a short printed core set. It's highly underappreciated. It'll get there. Mystery boxes. Not going to say much. Don't like them. This is not the convention edition. This is the regular. Don't like it. They're going to keep doing them. There's going to be more. They're going to keep reprinting things. I don't like anything to do with it. I just don't like it. I'm not a fan. They're fun to open. They're enjoyable products, but I'm talking as far as keeping them sealed, not a fan, folks. There's more than you think out there. And again, I'm going to say it one time. I did it last time. Do not buy mystery convention boxes for $1,000 to $2,000. There are more than you think sitting sealed. Do not. Okay, you get the idea. Let's get to more exciting stuff. Darksteel. God, I only have a couple boxes of this. Darksteel. Dude, look at that. Looks like Rudy in that picture, doesn't it? This is something that is highly... This thing's like $1,000 a box almost. No, well, probably not that. I think maybe 800. So if you sold it on eBay, maybe net, what, 600 or something? You know, this is just... It's a very special product. It's an iconic piece of Magic history. It's the infamous mirrored. And what is this? What year do you guys think this is? I'm going to guess 06. Let's see how good I am. Where's it at? Questions. 04. Oh my God. 17 years ago? Look at that. Premium cards. 1 in 70. What are they now? 1 in 30? Holy crap. Anyways, Darksteel for a sealed product, pure gold, worth its weight in gold. Let's jump over to this Torment box real quick. Again, this is the Dark era, the infamous, I call it the Expert era, where they had that stupid beginner expert crap on this stupid stuff, man. It's so dumb. Expert level trading card game. It's so dumb. I just want to be on record, this Dark era of Magic boxes that are really weak and crappy. And they are the only real value in these era boxes are in the foils or the sealed product, because the sealed product has a huge premium because people like to go back and have like nostalgia throwback drafts and just, you know, kind of price memory. But as far as the cards in the product, very little value outside the foil slot. Sorry, they're going to keep going up. Pokemon back here, don't have much to say. Pokemon's on fire. Champions Path, they're releasing little wave restocks. The market is in Pokemon is so ridiculous. It's just, they're going to fluctuate plus or minus 10-20%, but you know as well as I do, just like elite trainer kits for what? Evolutions, what? Was it Shining Legends or Generations? No, there was no, I don't know. Any of those things, long term, they're going to keep going up. It is what it is. Pokemon's here to stay. So that's really where we're at with this sealed batch here. So final takeaways for this video, since most people don't watch this long anyways. The biggest takeaway I want you guys to learn today is I'm very surprised on the lack of excitement in modern and reprint sets. That seems to be the big dud. I'm telling you, screwed that up. Other side of the coin, this weird failure era of the expert era of Magic, the sealed product continues to be just gobbled up. There's nothing on the market. Definitely continuing. Rudy's favorite underpriced. Still love the fetch. Zendikar's already almost so expensive. I don't know how much more room you got there. Jumpstart, too new. Set boxes, too new. Let's see here. That's really about it. I will give you guys one little tidbit, since I know very few people are watching now. Should I? All right. If you like Shards of Alara, I would buy it because I want them all. I'm going to buy every single Shards box under $1,000. If you don't believe me, kind of already been doing it. So have a great day, everybody. Giggity!